Are we in? Come on. What happened? Gonna need my fan. Want to sing it. Okay. If there's anybody in the room, I'll be right there. I forgot to set my fan up. It's hot as hell in here. Come on. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okie dokie. Oh, don't tell me chat's not going to work in here tonight. I hate this. Why is it doing that? It did this last week. 15 people watching. I don't see anybody. This is terrible. I'll have to resize my window on my camera here that I use to view. And then maybe you guys will show up and chat in this window. Sometimes you do. Let's see. This is awful. I don't know why this isn't working. Okay, I see 4. My window to read, you guys, is this flippin' big. Glasses. I see you 4. I can see you. TB, I see you. Hello, TB. Hey, Deb. How you doing, Deborah? Okay. Thank you for. Hi, Ann. Hello, Rich Paul. Nerole, welcome back. Hi, MW. The journey home. You're in Digby, eh? Okay. All right. It's like nice to know the closer people where you guys are at. We, my friend and I, for my birthday, went to Grand Manan, and I was, we don't have any viewers in Grand Manan. I don't even know if I think they're all still on dial-up over there, to tell you the truth, anyway. So it's understandable. After we drove through, there's no Tim Hortons there on the island. There's nothing. There's no. They're like back still 100 years, like it's, and that's the way they probably want it, and they like it, and that's fine. But there's nothing like that. No modern anything there, pretty much. And it was like, it's too bad we're here and there's no viewers from here. We could have had a meet and greet. But if we ever do Novi, I'll put it out there, and we do have viewers in Nova Scotia. So, yeah. See, my chat's not working here at all. I have to manually sit there and go tap, tap, tap on the arrow up and down. Okay. I don't know why this is behaving this way. Hey, it worked too. Did it work? 4 is it's gone on mine. The money icon to making donations, it's gone on mine. Is it gone on yours? Because I can't see that other window. Everything is It's blocked from me. I can't see the comment section. Wait a minute. Why are you guys all way down here at the bottom of the window? There yous are. TV Florida in the house. Hi, Darlene. Just seen you whiz by. Four's so good at this. Oh, my God. Okay. No, the reading hasn't started yet. You haven't missed anything. We're just working out bugs. We got a few bugs. Okay. I'm not... No, it's just the icons for the happy faces. That's it. The little $ icon that was right by the comment bar, right? It's gone. So shutting off Super Chat has worked. I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy. How you doing, Darlene? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, just let me gather myself here. Whew, my tea. I'm going to try to have a smudge. They've not been going well. It's too humid. That happens sometimes. I probably got old videos from 3 years ago. I'd say, I'm sorry, I can't put a smudge up because it's too humid. So anyway, try to get some. Oof. Just had a shower. There's nobody here but me. The bathroom door's open. I can hear the dog crying for me. He finds me. He hears the water running, and I part the curtain, and I look. I go, what are you doing? And he's just all eyes, you know. What's going on here? You know what I mean? So he come up to the tub, and he got up, and he's standing on his hind feet, and he's doing this, and he's poking his nose between the curtain and stuff. He told him, give me 5 minutes, as if he understood, right? And I said, well, wait a minute here. Do you want in here with me? This be perfect. It's your first bath/shower in your lifetime. He let me pick him up, got him all wet, turned his back to the shower, and he was like kind of clinging, the claws come out kind of thing. But he was okay. I could feel his heartbeat, and he was all right. And the shampoo was right there. I said, forget. And when I let him, I said, okay, you're done now. It's my turn. Now you get out. And the bathroom door was open. It's a hallway, and all you could hear was thrum, 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 and see a flash going by the door. Thrum, 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 back and forth, like the way dogs do. He was hilarious. He is so cute. Yeah. You did make it for the live, Alyssa. I am so glad that we fixed that problem. That is amazing. Okay, let's get into your smudge and see what we can do. Let's see if we can actually get a smudge to come up. I'm going to block my fan, so I'm going to move you guys. You're going to feel some movement, and I don't mean to do that, make you dizzy or anything, but right there, and I'll move myself. Oh, the dog's under my chair in his bed. I made a little bed under this chair for him, because that's where he likes to be. Now, let's see. This stuff has been out drying, so I don't... Ha! And I got the magic dust in there, too. Law, can you guys see the blue? Law, isn't that beautiful? Where's my other window so I can see what it is I'm doing? Ah, crap. Hold on. Let's see if we can get some more out of it. It's still damp, eh? What a bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Come on, baby. Give us a good smudge. This is for Pisces. For whatever's left of the month of July, from now to the end of the month. Blah. You guys see that at all? I'm seeing a lot of blue. It's beautiful blue. It's gorgeous. It's something called magic something or other. Usually it's used in campfires. You sprinkle it on and it gives you these beautiful flames. Where's my feathers? Right there. Come on. Come on. That is so pretty. Wow, that's pretty. Oh, the smell. Look, it's cedar burning. There's nothing in nature that smells better. Almost down to smudge. Oh, we asked for cleansing and we need it after today. The last couple days have been rough. Today was kind of bad. Not here at home for me, but online. Some of you already know what I'm talking about. I'm not happy about that whole situation. I take complete blame for it all. So we want to cleanse out those energies, those crazy, erratic energies is what we want. We want that all cleansed out of here and all off of me. You know, ew and ick, those kind of bad energies. There we go. I'm going to put you at some place where you're not going to burn me down. There we go. I'm going to swing you guys back over this way. All right. I'm going to get right into the shuffling and the reading. I can't really see you guys. It's hard for me. I got to like tap down. I need both hands. So 4 is there to look after you. She's the room moderator, and if any other moderators have come in the last couple of minutes, thank you for being here. Thank you very much for. Okay. This is for Pisces from now to the end of July 2019. This is a general reading which may or may not resonate with you. This is a 5-card spread for anybody that's new. First card, your overall energy. Second card is your wealth and finance. Third card is your hearth, your home, your relationships, your intimate loves. Number 4, should there be any, your challenges will show up in that spot. And number 5 is very special. It is your message from Spirit. All readings at Beafonde Fortunes are for all your signs. Your sun sign, your rising, your moon, and whatever your Venus is. I've never checked to see what my Venus is. I have no idea. Somebody want to go ahead and call it out for me? Go right ahead. July 10th, 1959. I do not know the time other than it was sometime before supper time. Late to mid-afternoon. That's all I know. My baby, he's exhausted. He's not budged. I don't even hear him breathing. I had him out for a run in the yard. I did get video of that. And then we came in the house and I said, okay, I got to get cleaned up. I got to get clean. So, and we're sweating all the time. So I'm just going to have a shower, you know, feel better. So it kind of revived me a bit, woke me up, and I feel good. These are general readings which may or may not resonate with you. It's not a personal reading for you that's watching this. It's not a personal reading for anybody. I'm just saying that for those that are new to the tarot community on YouTube. Very different. I'm going to cut the deck right here. And call on my pendulum Lilith and just confirm with her that these are definitely the cards that are meant for this general spread. Okay, Lilith, as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general reading from now to the end of July for the sign of Pisces, the fish. July 2019, mid-July, from now to the end of the month, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are going to bring enlightenment, guidance, answers, and let them know what they can anticipate that may be coming at them. These are definitely their cards. She's not swaying one bit. She's saying yes, 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 yes. I'm going to pull this down so you guys can watch the spread being laid. I'll push out a tiny bit though. Okay, so your very first card, your overall energy for this reading for Pisces is the Page of Pentacles and Opportunities, and that's not a bad card. Opportunities, that's beautiful. Your next card, your finances, your wealth in every sense of the word. I have not seen her in I don't know how long. Look. Whoops, I gotta get a hold of it. The Star and Hope. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. Anybody that's going through a hard financial time right now for Pisces, there's your hope right there. There's your good. All in that card. Your hearth and your home, your relationships. You got the Lovers, choices. Your next card, challenges, should there be any? Not at all. Not really. Loyalty. Some issue of trust here is what's going on with this Knight of Pentacles. All right. Okay, your last card is your message from Spirit. Always a very good message. Always welcome. Always open to receive messages from Spirit. For you Pisces, you've got the Eight of Cups indicating there's a change. There we go. So there's your cards. That's not overall. It's a read of interest, if nothing else. I see some good here. I see instead of being stagnant and slowly sliding backwards, somebody is starting to go upwards. You're climbing back up. Maybe to you it's clawing your way back up, but just the same. All right. Hello, I'm back. There we go. So anyways, I know some guy on here, Michael somebody or other, told me one night, oh, please, Natalie, don't use a microwave to heat your tea. Make a fresh one. I can't make a fresh one in the middle. This was kind of fresh. You know what I'm do? I'll get a drink of pop because I get dry real easy. One moment. I'm going to get a nice drink of Diet Pepsi. Oh, no. Diet 7-Up. I've got that. I'll have that. I'll even treat myself to a clean glass with ice. Sorry for the hold up. Just be a moment. Alrighty. I wish I had some lemon slices for it. Lemon slices are really, really good in 7-Up. This is diet, but some would say you're putting poison in your body. Those diet things. There we go. All right. Okay. Here we go. The Page of Pentacles. Please remember this is a general reading. Card may mean nothing to you. Then again, it could hit right home. All of them could. And there's your card right here. I'll let you take a little boo. Beautiful artistry. One of these days, I'm going to have my own. Okay, so somebody, so says tarot, somebody is going to be coming into money. You're going to be receiving, because yeah, this is a page, not a knight. Just the same, they both bring messages at times, and you're going to be getting some good news about some money for somebody. Somebody could be getting good news about work, getting more work, getting the right kind of work, just getting a job overall. Education comes into play here as well. Somebody may be going to upgrade the skills they already have. One or two may be starting something brand spanking new to them, a whole new learning curve and a challenge, but one that you're ready for and you're looking forward to. When this page shows up, I love giving this news to people. He shows up, part of the reason is to tell you, Pisces, if you've had a wish that you've been hoping will come true, he's here to tell you the answer is yes. Who does that hit home for? Hit home for somebody. You're going to get your wish. Everything's mirror backwards here in this camera, because I would rather just say, I can't even hold it straight to the camera. It messes me up. This page usually brings a pending job offer for somebody, or they're giving you a heads up about it. If anybody, so says tarot, if any of you are selling any big ticket items, we're talking a home, we're talking a vehicle, something like that, a tractor, something big, transport truck, big rig, a property, anything like that, I don't know how long you would have had this up for sale, but the message coming through is that whatever it is, this is going to sell very soon. The time is come. It's coming. It's very soon. It's right at you, right around the corner. Pay attention to detail when it comes to any paperwork being exchanged between like a bill of sale, a final bill of sale, little things all written out that you agreed to, kind of like a contract, maybe not signed off at a lawyer's office. I don't know. It could just be between, but be careful. Be extra critical when you're reading over any agreements that you're making with anybody else. It's in your better interest to do that. The advice of this card is for you to look for offers on property. If you're not selling, look for good offers on property. Also, anything that's work related. If you're hunting for work, if you're a contractor, an independent, if you're a freelancer, get out there and start looking. There's a couple opportunities that could be sitting and waiting on the horizon for you. It's not going to walk to you and say, here I am. You have to go and look for it. You have to go after it in this case. And sometimes you don't have to. It does come to you. It's sitting there waiting with your name written all over, but not in this case. This is one of these times where you have to get out and you have to look for it. There is a good opportunity on the horizon for somebody out there. You just need to be diligent. Whatever it is you're trying to connect with or create or begin or find, check your contacts, your personal contacts and people that you worked with in the past. Friends, start putting the word out. You may get something feeding back into you that has to do with what you're trying to do. Hey, all it's going to take is a few minutes of your time to put that request in with some people that you know well, that could lead you to something. That's all it's going to cost you is a few minutes of your time, so it's well worth it. Keywords here are money and messages. Communications between yourself and others, that's going to be very important because I'm seeing dollar signs hanging over it. Work related, pure luck or dumb luck, as some people call it, could be playing in your corner as well. Confidence and optimism, that's going to be what carries you through and keeps, when you're dealing with people you don't know really well, make sure that you're not cocky or egotistical. You're just very confident and very sure. Come off that way and everything's going to go a lot smoother for you. I'm feeling, because I'm seeing somebody dealing with somebody. The other person is a male, and he can be a bit of an egotist, and he can be guy's a jerk. But if you come off as confidence itself, he's a little intimidated by that, and he doesn't know you well enough to know if you're bluffing or if you really know what you're doing. Is the confidence true? Isn't a clue. Go with it. Who cares in this case? Go with it. Your second, oh, I love her. I love the star. If I had to be a tarot card, other than the Magician, of course, he's my #1 favorite card. But I've been told by more than one person, you are the eternal optimist. You never give up. You never give up. And I don't. I am an intern. She represents me so well. So well. When we're going through things, okay, she normally comes in after somebody's been through some kind of an upset, upheaval, or chaos. I go into survival mode when I'm in the middle of a situation, and my main goal and main concern and only concern is to survive that, whatever I'm going through. Once that passes, I feel recharged, and I think I made it through that. This gives me a lot of hope for my future, because I see how in control I really am, which the manifestor does. He reminds us, the Magician, of our own inner power. Just hoping along is sometimes, if it's hungry enough, it can take on its own seemingly magical powers. I kid you not. It's almost like if you get into the right energy and you're into the right zone, this should really, like, if I had to marry two cards, it'd be her and the manifestor, the Magician. It really would, because together they're a powerhouse. You don't have that card here, but that's okay. She's here. All right? Which tells me she's a female energy. And She's got the soft touch. Everything isn't grab the bull by by the horns and become an aggressive, a real, go getter and a hard nose and all that. She puts soft edges on that kind of determination and fire that we feel inside. She makes the ride a little softer, a little easier, a little more gentle, this kind of a thing. She's here, as far as tarot's concerned, is acknowledging for some of you that you've worked through some really challenging times. You've worked through some conflict recently. You're reaching a new understanding between yourself and the universe and life itself. And the new understanding gives you reason to hope for real and to feel the authenticity of that hope and knowing that there's a lot of power in there. Hope is a visualization. Sometimes you can come up with different, explanations or whatever for it. But sometimes hope for me is a way, because you start to visualize. All right, what is it you're hoping for? And you see it all the time because you want it so bad, you're hungry for it. So you see what it is that you're hoping for, which is a sign that's just another tool to visualization. And what is visualization connected to? It's like the knee bone connected to the hip bone. It's all connected, and it's connected to manifesting. So hope can manifest indirectly, linking up with the other energies, very, very much so. Emotion is what drives this world. Emotion is what drives our existence, our very existence. Emotion is what runs the universe, your God, your belief, whatever it is. It comes from emotion. It comes from love. It comes from passion. It all comes from the source. It's all the same thing. It's a good way. You really feed into your hope. It's not wishful thinking. I don't believe hope is wishful thinking. It shows you not giving up on whatever it is you're dreaming, what you're envisioning. And I respect that in a lot of people. You'll know in your own good time if it's not for you, the universe, it will let you know it's not for you. It's not going to happen. You'll know after a while. But overall, it's not too often it doesn't come your way. And you're the one that manifested it and help with the universe. So don't give up on those things. Just trust that you're right. Even if other people come, they want to just like slap you upside the head and thinking they're going to knock some sense into you. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You need to trust the universe, maybe a little more than you do now already. And you need to trust that you're on the right path and that you're doing the right thing in the right ways at the right time. Everything is timing, right? Divine timing. Your intuition is going to be your best friend. Your intuition is going to be your best guide. The advice of the card, I'm sorry, it's not the smoking, believe me. There's a difference. This is still the residual of that stupid cold. When I catch anything viral, I'm the last one to get over it. It just holds on. There's healing with this card and so much personal growth as well. You're going to be developing you're going to find yourself doing this, creating new patterns, new ways of doing things, breaking away from what is your habit and your norm. And you're trying something different. You're becoming very, very daring, Pisces. You're not afraid. I'm feeling a lot of strength here. In the face of fear, you're not backing down. You're not letting that hold you back. You're on the right path. When she shows up, it's a sure sign that everything's going to be just fine, no matter where you find yourself in this moment. Go forward with that thought. Everything's going to be just fine. Here's the proof. When she shows up in your reading, it's a beautiful thing. Trust the universe and follow your own heart. Respect your intuition. Respect your inner knowing. It will take you far, and you'll be looking back on some things going, how did I even get from there to there? I don't remember. It was too easy, you're going to say. I expected more than that. I expected it to be difficult. I expected to be challenged. Well, you were. And guess what? You met the challenges head on. You're a lot stronger than what you think you are. Creativity and dreams, intuition and healing, and spiritual path, spiritual truth, spiritual knowing, rebirth, and wishes are your key cards with this fine lady right here. Your next card we're looking at is the Lovers. Why are you here? Choices. It's the whole artistry of this card that grabs me every time I see it. There's a struggle going on. There's no meeting of the minds here. If somebody has hit the end of the line, the end of their rope, if somebody doesn't want to try anymore, they're tired. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm tired. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of being patient. I'm tired of being there for everybody in every way, and I get crap for it. Coming from some corner is somebody's picking your corner to crap in, and it's uncalled for. It's unneeded. Look, the energies that have been flowing for the last week and a half have been crap. Mercury, I don't know what else is going on. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't know. It's one person wanting to reach out and talk, and the other person saying, I had enough, and the first chance I get, I'm the hell out of here. That's what she's saying. Look at those faces. There's a lot of messages in this card. And look at her hand. Steadying herself on him. He's got a hold of her with both. But she's got, trying to move it, that one hand. See it? She's ready to push off. As soon as he relaxes his grip, she's out of there. She's done. It's that kind of a thing. This could involve some kind of work that you've been doing, that you've been giving it your blood, your sweat, your tears, and it's still not enough for whoever's on the other side of that. You're fed up. All you've done is give, and you've not just given. Here, Pisces, you've given the best of who you are. You've given everything in a situation. Again, this is a general reading. It may not apply to everybody. This is a card about commitments. This is a card about future plans. It's a card about maturity and facing reality. Putting on your big girl panties and looking reality in the face and saying, okay, I've just aged 5 years. I'm not liking this, but you know what? That hurt, that disruption, that offense, that whatever it is going to serve you well down the road. It doesn't make sense now. No, it doesn't. You're almost feeling victimized in a situation. It's going to become a lot more clearer as time goes on. Okay, I heard this has to happen. And you'll be saying that after the fact. It had to happen. It was unpleasant. I didn't like going, but if it hadn't happened, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I love those moments. I really do. When you get to those moments and you go, you know, if I hadn't gone through that crap, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So sometimes I think I'm smart and intelligent, and when I'm going through a really hard time, but I mean emotionally, not materially, emotionally a hard time. And I'll talk to the universe and I'll say, okay, I'm feeling really crappy today. Feeling really, really bad today. And I even had a couple bad things happen. But you know what? Thank you. Thank you for the difficult time. Thank you for these challenges. Thank you for making me feel this way. Although I thought it was a crappy way to feel, but thank you anyway, because I know this is all leading into something else. It's all part of the picture, and I have to go through this. I know it's something stupid like my washing machine gets an emotional reaction out of me. But I know it's going to be all right, right? But there's maturity. It's seeing things the way they are. They are what they are. Harsh reality sometimes. This is a card about emotions. A lot of emotions running high, emotions getting bruised. Some kind of separation going on for one of you from somebody else or something else. You're pulling away or they're pulling away from. There's a separation of some kind that's going on. Decisions are going to have to be made. And somebody's going to be the brave one to step up to the plate and make these decisions that have to be made. They're hardcore for some of you. This card is all about long-term relationships, long-term stuff, dealing with relationships of all levels, on all levels, from your parents, children, you know, your relatives, your love and your intimate relationships. There's some movement and changes going on there in those areas for you. Your next card is your challenges, should there be any, and there really isn't. Not that I can see here, unless you got a problem with trust. If you have a problem with trust, then this card's probably meant for you. All right, so we're looking here at a knight. He's a Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of color with this card. There's a lot of creativity with this card, and yes, sometimes money is comes into play as well. The energy here is for you to slow things down. There's your challenge. To go slow, to go steady, to be sure, to not bowl ahead, to not rush ahead, to not assume. Oh my God, the weight on that word. Don't assume anything about a situation or people. You got to ride the facts here. Don't assume. My goodness, don't assume. You'll end up misjudging somebody, or you'll be the one that gets misjudged. It is no fun at all. Just one moment. This might be important. Okay, was not important. All right, I thought that was a private message. Okay. Where's my drink? Paying attention to detail with this as well. That's why you're going to go slow, you're going to steady. You're going to be like the old-time carpenter's rule. You're going to measure twice and cut once. That's a metaphor. So you're going to check yourself and say, is this what I believe it is? And you're going to double check. You're going to double check with yourself before you make any moves that you can't take back or you can't undo. So you're going to measure twice, and then you're going to go in for the move. You know what I'm saying? I heard it's going to be like walking a tightrope for somebody. That's what I just heard. When you're walking that tightrope, forever this is, don't do this. Don't look out at your peripheral vision. Do not look down. You're to look across at the other side where that wire is taking you. And you are going to cross that wire, and your whole focus is going to be what's directly in front of you. You're going to cross it with grace, without flinching, teetering. You're going to surprise yourself more than you surprise anybody else. You'll surprise yourself that you walked a tight wire and you made it to the other end and you were successful. It's very important to somebody, very important part of their life. This is a situation, this is a happening of some kind. Slow and steady wins the race, right? From the turtle in the hare, right? Fables and all that stuff. Make your moves with care. Be extra cautious. Be kind to yourself. Protect yourself as you would protect your child. Do that with yourself to make sure that you're safe and you're good to go. Sometimes this energy doesn't bring out the best in us. It's not the most charming. But loyalty and trustworthiness. This is an energy that's more or less asking you to please trust the universe and know that you're protected and you are being cared for. You are being carried. All right. Any offers that that come your way can be taken seriously at this time. This energy appears to bring and show a good potential for your future in business, investments, projects, whatever you're getting into. It's saying give it a second chance, give it a try. This looks really good. Even buying new property, you're showing, you're finding property that's showing great potential here for some of you. You actually have choices within your budget. You're not stuck to one choice. There are choices for you to invest your money in. This is now the time for some of you to make some long-term, serious financial decisions. Now's the time for you to sit down and figure these things out. Vice of the card is, you know, the hard way, what they call hard graft, the long way, the long road, the uphill climb, the chisel, the hammer, the hard part. May bring a lot of blood and a lot of sweat and a lot of tears. But by geez, in the end, I'll tell you right now, Pisces, it's going to give you the greatest and the deepest and the most meaningful fulfillment. Old school all the way. That's what I'm hearing for somebody. No, you don't take shortcuts. It's old school. Get out the chisel and the hammer. This is going to take some time. But when you're done, you're going to have one hell of a work of art. It's all metaphors, people. And some of your keywords here are planning and trust, loyalty, work, property, investments, and luck. It's a little bit of luck that come your way as well. Now your last card in the reading we're looking at here is the Eight of Cups. Boy, this card makes a lot of appearances in readings. An awful lot, the Eight of Cups. It's an emotional card covering water and the flow of emotions and energies. This is a card of change. It is an 8 within tarot. They're all about changes, not turn your whole life upside down kind of changes like the Death card. And there's a couple others I can think of. But one major arm of your life is going to change, such as where you work, such as where you live, such as your status, single, marital, parenthood, motherhood, appointments, and be given more responsibility. It changes things. Being promoted, and that changes things. Moving for work, huge changes. Doesn't change your relationships, doesn't change who your friends are, who your family are, but it changes a major arm in your life. It is time for change. This card's like a double whammy. The meaning of the word change. As some of you, it's time for you to take your leave. It's time to say goodbye, either to a relationship or a job where you live, but you're saying goodbye and you're releasing something, and that is opening up to bring change into your life, new things. You're ready for this. You really are. For those that this resonates with, you're ready for it. There isn't going to be a big fanfare when you leave, when you go wherever it is you're going. It's going to be like you're saying a very quiet goodbye. You're releasing something very quietly. It's run its course. Whatever it is, it's run its course. Not going to be any drama, but you're ready for, my heart. Great big raccoon, not even 4 feet away from me through the window. Scared the bejeez, I missed a heartbeat. I know I did. That's why I can't have my doors open at night anymore. They just think they, like I said before, whoever's feeding them, they're letting them inside their home. Because they come to my door and it's like they're trying to open the knob. They're scratching. They're like, well, come on, let me in. And one day they got in. They just walked right in. I'm sitting here thinking it was my cat. Anyway, if some of you are just stressed out and a little on the tired side, maybe you've not taken any summer vacation, you're needing a break. You're needing to pull away from things. You're just needing to breathe some different air, something different, something fresh. You're needing a vacation. You're needing a break, some time away from where you are on a regular basis. Lock up the house, right? And go if you're able to go. Take that vacation. You're needing it. You're really tired. You're getting burned out. Some of you are getting burned out. It's a time for change, and you know it. How many ways can we put it to you? You really are ready for the change. Take a trip, go on vacation, even take a day trip somewhere. We took a day trip on what was my birthday, and I tell you, that trip was it was enough to do me for a while. I'm not going on any more trips for a long time. The advice of the card for you here, Pisces, overall is just to follow your heart and go forward. Yes, I know. And trust in the universe. Open yourself to the universe. Open your heart. Open your soul. Show your sensitive underbelly. You can't hide anything from the universe. It knows all. It's a card of endings and departures and journeys, transitions, and change. Remember, this is a general reading, and some of it will and will not resonate with all of you. There's the thing. That was the reading. And not bad. The shortest one I've done, and even still, it's at 47 minutes. Did I ever get my chat thing back? Did it ever come in? There it is. Ah. I don't know how much of the chat that I've missed. Hello, Amanda. Welcome aboard, Amanda. Thank you very much for. That's all true. I do appreciate all of that. Did you find it was a profound reading? Yeah, it wasn't too bad, was it? There's a lot of stuff in there, I think, for everybody. I really do. There's a lot of stuff. There's a little bit of something for everybody, pretty much. So I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to finish my little pop, and I'm going to have a cigarette, and then I'll shut the camera down. I might come in and try to do Aries next tonight. So I don't have one of my sons. He comes here a lot, and there's a back room with a game set up and all that. And sometimes when he's here, it's like, I've got to do readings, you know what I mean? So he's like, oh, just say the word, say the word. They don't like seeing me alone, and it just so happens his boss works about 10 minutes up. His boss lives 10 minutes up the road, so it works out. But tonight he's off in the city working somewhere, and I don't know when he'll be back. Could be a few days, could be a week. I don't know. But anyways, so hi Dee. I'm sorry you missed most of it. You can always do a replay. Okay, I'm getting a message. I already know who it is. I certainly will. When I close the chat down, I'll be sure to send it to you. Thank you. It's weird because you got somebody here who's listening to you, and then they're off on another program, and they're whispering in your ear, kind of. My eyes are killing me. I ran out of my eye drops. I have what's called, it's an eye condition. I'm supposed to go blind. But I'm okay because I drive sometimes. I drive, you know, if I couldn't, I wouldn't. But there are other effects. It's macular edema. That's the eye condition that I have. So they get strained real easy. And what really pisses me off is, like, sometimes I'm wide awake. It used to bother me more than it does now. For some reason, it doesn't bother me like it used to. It's bad. But I'm wide awake, like I've got lots of energy. And my eyes feel like there's weights on them, and they're pulling closed. And I'm doing this, looking through slits. And I put the drops, I put the cold compresses, but the weight of them is, a lot of it's computer strain. I'm thinking about getting some of them goofy computer glasses. You know, they've got a tint to them or whatever. So Anyways, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to relax with you guys for a bit and bring up the right window. I'm going to have to put those glasses back on again. Okay, see, I'm not an astrologer. I don't even know what 220 Pisces means. I have no idea. No, Daisy. I may do Aries next. It depends how I feel and how my eyes are holding up. I'm glad you're here, though, Daisy. It's always good to see Daisy. So, there we go. There, ask 4. Rich Paul, February 22nd, 1960. You have issues, do you? No. No. Oh, okay. Thanks, Daisy. Okay, Susan, look at what 4 Arts is Healing is saying to you. Listen to 4. She's an astrologer. And if she wants to go ahead and answer or help you out, I'm wide open to that. Go knock yourself right out there, 4. Hi, Cosmic. And Deborah's February 23rd, 1965. Double duty. Oh, now you opened up a can of worms there, 4. Now you got all these. She can, you astrologers can answer questions. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I am not an astrologer. I'm an old school tarot reader. That's all I am. Yes, I'm up to learning, but I don't like astrology, and I love it. I love astrology personally. I read mine every day. I get it in my emails. Same ones. I'm signed up. And the thing is, I have a phobia with numbers. I don't like numbers. Astrology is all about numbers and angles and nodes and this. And I see it, and all I see is wham. This. It just looks like I don't see anything other than panic. I can't work with numbers, so I will never be that kind of a person. Juanita, here's the thing, dear. This reading tonight was for the Pisces reading for mid-July, from here until mid-July. This is not what we call a mini reading, where, you'd ask and I'd pull a card. That's not what this evening's about. I am going, as soon as I'm done, I've got Pisces, I got Aries, Taurus, and Gemini left to do. And when they're done, the very next reading going up is going to be a mini reading, where you can come in and you can ask questions. So, oh yeah, you can put a request in for a private reading, but I'm not pulling cards for single questions, not tonight. That's for the mini readings, so. It's okay, Juanita. That's okay. We like that you're here, and that's okay. You didn't know. A lot of people don't, so it's all right. It is a general reading for the collective. That's correct. Do I have cards I don't like, Alyssa? Oh, yeah. I don't like the Knight of Cups. He's a pain in the ass. I don't like any of the fives in tarot either. They're never any good. You know, those are the cards I really, really, really don't like. I don't like the Page of Swords either. I don't like everything that goes. So, yeah, you know, I do have cards I don't like at all. No, I really do. I just like, I see the Knight of Cups show up. I'm like, what the F are you doing here? And I just want to rip them up. I really do. You know, I do. I want to just burn it right there. He's a waste of space. I don't like the energy because it's somebody that's always creating chaos and upset and upheaval. And then they're so lovable and they're so good at conning everybody, and they end up not taking any responsibility for it. And they can't do anything on their own. They're always trying to drag other people into their bright ideas. Like I say, get rich quick schemes, pie in the sky dreams, and nothing ever follows through with this person. So you got to watch out for manipulators. You got to watch out for people, and they're not mean-spirited people. That's the bugger of it. They're not. So the vortex is like, that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's the devil. Is the yeah. It's all about temptation and addictions, affairs of the heart, nothing good. And sometimes that card can be good. Don't mind the vortex that much, because there's goodness in there too. It really brings to head and makes us aware of things that we might in our subconscious be aware of, right? Okay, it's like an addiction, you know, it's bad for you in the back of your head, but in the front, it's a whole different thing going on, right? It's the same idea. And sometimes we have to have in your face kind of messages coming through, especially if there's affairs of the heart going on, especially if there's an obsessive love going on, if there's some really bad addictions. Hi, Stewie. I already gave you your treats, buddy. You go lay down. What, baby? What do you want? He's got this hungry look in his eyes, but he's like, please read my mind. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. And the dog and the baby, the puppy, has been a bully on Stewie. Poor Stewie. Poor Stewie. I love you, Stew Balls. Oh, you're a good boy. You're such a good boy. I'll find something for you. I think I got a couple frozen hot dogs I can cook up for you. I cook them stuff like that once in a while, and he loves it because it's a change from the dry, boring cat food. So, Stew Balls. You want to see him? All right. He may look a little odd, but he had a stroke November 19th of this past year that went by, last year, and it was a year to the day that Eric died. And I bawled. I'm like, oh my God, don't you die on me today of all days. Come here, Stewie. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, you weigh a ton. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Stew Balls. He's old now too. He's like 13, and he's the only original, other than me, left out of the four of us. There was Bear, and there was Eric, and there was Zoe, and then there was Stewie and me. And Stewie's been with me almost as long as I was married to Eric, because he come in on board pretty early, didn't you, Stu? Didn't you, baby? He likes to talk. Don't you belly rub? How about belly rub? Oh, he's a good boy. He talks a mile a minute. Here's the other thing. He has to have the last word if he's in trouble. If I yell at him for something that he's done, he'll walk a couple feet away and look out over his shoulder at me and go, meow, meow. I'll say, that's enough, meow, meow. He'll take a couple more steps, meow, meow. He's a good kitty. But there's Stew Balls. We named him Stewie from the show. Stewie that's on Family Guy, and Stewie the baby, he's got the head shaped like a football, and he's going to conquer the world. That's what he was as a kitten. Head shaped like a football, and he was going to conquer the world. He was just this crazy kitty. And so we called him Stewie, and then I came to Stew Balls. So he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. But this is Stewie. He's the one that does all the talking in the background, and he waits till I'm in a reading. And sometimes he looks around and he thinks, I know what he thinks. He'll start howling and talking to me. And he figures I'm talking to him. There's nobody else in the room. There's nobody else in the room but him. He figures we're having a conversation. So getting him to pipe down is, well, where'd everybody go? Where'd y'all go? There you are. There we go. He's a good kitty. He looks a little rough, but he's old, and he's had a stroke, like I said, and he's still going strong. We thought he was a goner. We thought there was no way he was going to make it, and he did. And he pulled through. He had to learn to walk again and everything, right? So, but he's strong. He's powerful. He's solid. He's a good kitty. And we love him an awful lot, don't we, Stu? I'll cook you up a hot dog later. How's that? You love them, don't you? Yeah, I'll do that for you a little later. A little later. You've got food, fresh food. I just put food in their bowl. I gave them their treats before I turned the camera on, so this wouldn't happen. But there we go. There we go. There's your good kitties. I'll get you something in a bit. Ah. I think I lost everybody again or something. Where is everybody? Yeah, I lost everybody. Okay, it's going to start acting up. 56 people in here, and I'm very sorry. What did it just do? It refreshed because the screen's gone black there. What's going on over here? Everything's looking good in here. I don't know what's going on in your window, guys. Isn't that weird? You guys have completely disappeared on me. All right, wait now. Hold on. No. There we go. There you are. This is acting really weird tonight. Yes, thank you, everybody, and thank you and Amanda as well. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I see you guys. I see you now, I don't know what happened. Everybody disappeared on me. You're going to crotch watch, Amanda? I call it crotch watching. It comes out of me. I'm glad you're here, though. There's instant replay on the these readings, so if you want to go to the start and come back, you can. I'm going to put a timestamp on. We started in at about 15 or 16 minutes, but I'm going to go back. As soon as I shut it off, I'll check where the reading began. I'll put a timestamp in the top comment and pin it there, and you'll know where the reading begins. So you don't have to listen to all the chit-chat first or me getting ready and all that other stuff. You go right to the reading if you want to. Yeah, hot dogs. I fry them up for him. I don't put anything on them. I just do that, and then I cut them up small, and then I make sure they're cool and everything, and I put, he does a face plant right in there. They don't eat like that every day, so it's okay. The puppy's real bad. He thinks he's human too. You know, I swear to God, the two of them are waiting for a plate to go down at the table for them. You know what I mean? So, how are you doing down there, baby? How's the baby doing? Are you dried off yet from your shower? He wouldn't have none of the blow dryer. He wasn't going to have none of that. I don't know how the groomers do it. They must tie them down or something or hold them. But anyways, stew balls and wieners. Yes, dogs. They're going to have dogs. The cat's going to have a dog. Yeah. He's a real smart kitty. He knows. He knows. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut her down because it's 1 hour and 4 minutes in. So I might have a little refresher myself, a little bite to eat or something, and I'll feed Stewie. Spend a few minutes with the kitty. I'll see how I feel at the end. It's getting late. It's going on 20 to 11, but if I can get one more reading off tonight, I'll be real happy with that. So anyways, I'll try to get back a little bit. Thank you once again, everybody, for being here, sharing the love, sharing the light, the knowledge, the anticipation. What could be around the corner. I hope some of you got to head up, and I hope the reading did help and direct some of you and gave you some insight on what was going on. Peace and love and light. If you want a private reading with me, just look down below the video window, and everything, all the information is right there. Send me off an email. One thing I did forget to do very quickly, where is it? Oh no, I can't find it. Anyway, I'm burning my intuitive candle tonight. Majestic Rose, it's my favorite, was given to me for my birthday from Intuitive Candles. And oh yeah, the reveal is showing itself. It's time to put up a new reveal video when I pull that out. But anyways, the 100% soy-based candles, they're 2 wicks, 40+ hour clean burn on them, and they're soy-based. When the soy melts down, you're left with beautiful reveals like, and I think that's a blue aventurine, a pendant. And here's another, like a real pendant. This is Lilith, for those that don't know who she is. And there's a whole bunch more. I've got so many now, and they're all gorgeous, and they're all beautiful, and they're running a 10%. It's like 4 months now, I think. 10% discount on all orders right now if you use the promo code BOFF10, stands for Bay of Funded Fortunes, and that number 10. All right? So get a hold of intuitivecandles.com. They're not my candles. It's not my company. They are local. I promote them. They're beautiful. There's one customer who's real fussy. She says, I've been fussy my whole life. I can't have cheap candles around my house. These are good quality candles, and the gifts are fun, and they're addictive because you never know. It's exciting waiting. I can't wait to see what this one is. I'm going to stop right there and say, if you're looking for me and you don't find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, this time of year you can find me down below at the Cove, walking along the beach, along the water's edge, that bring the highest, mightiest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and the bountiful, the Bay of Fundy. Also, please keep the peace in. You're sharing your love, your light out with the world. Be kind to each other. For God's sake, be kind. Even if you've got different views or opinions, and most of you know where I'm coming from with that statement, be kind to each other in the bigger picture. Does it really matter if we have differences in the bigger picture? Not really. It's all about love. Let's keep it that way. Let that be our goal, and we strive. Even I have to choke back that sometimes because I lose it too. Watch your thoughts. Watch what you say. Watch what you do, because you are living under the microscope of the universe. And on that note, I wish you all well, and I'll see you hopefully all back here for the August readings in no time at all. It's right around the corner. Good night and goodbye, everybody. And thank you again. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much.